What's up guys, so welcome back to my channel for another video. Welcome to my channel if you're new. So today we're going to be doing the highly anticipated final thoughts review on the Outre Big Beautiful hair. These are the 4A Kinky Curly Clips that I purchased. I paid $20 for them. If you have not seen the original video where I install them and my initial thoughts, I will link that up above in the cards and down in the description box below. But without further ado, let's jump into it. So first let's start off with the pros, shall we? Now these clip-ins are super easy, super like beginner friendly to put in. You literally just put them in wherever. You could braid up your hair, you could twist it, you could do whatever. You could leave your hair out. It really just is all up to you and your imagination. So they're super versatile, super easy to put in, super easy to take out. It's a breeze in that regard. It is also a perfect protective style for me in terms of the fact that I can't necessarily do braids because of my scalp condition. I can do braids, but it doesn't last as long, so I don't feel like paying the money to get somebody to braid my hair and then I keep it in for a week and a half. That just doesn't make sense to me. So I prefer to just do something easy like this where I have like access to my scalp and I could do different things with it and still know that my hair is protected underneath, you know? So that is another pro about this type of hair as a protective style. Another pro is the fact that it is very reasonable. Like I told you guys, I paid 20 US for this and I probably paid like $180 something to clear it. And so it probably came up to like $350 for the whole pack of clip-ins, and it is more than enough to do your entire head. It is very thick. It came very long. I ended up cutting it, so you do get a lot of hair for the money that you pay for it. You get great value for money in my opinion. So that is also another pro with regards to this Outre clip-in set. Now I think those are all of the pros I have for you guys. Easy to put in, very beginner friendly, super versatile. You could do a few different styles with it. This is a great protective style as well, especially if you are somebody who has a scalp condition like me and can't necessarily do braids or anything else like that. It is very reasonable, very affordable. If you are somebody who is now getting into weaves and like protective styles like that, it's a great entry-level thing to try out. I wanted to do wigs, but that's a super huge investment, especially if you want a really good quality wig. So this was just enough for me to kind of get my feet wet, so that was really great. And then it kind of helps me to know, okay, if this is something, a road I'm willing to go down. So it's a great entry into protective styling in that regard. So yeah, those are all the pros that I have for you guys. Now let's get into the cons. Now, in terms of cons, when I first got this hair, it was super soft. It was super, like you could just pass your hands through it. Now, which is expected. Don't get me wrong, I did expect it. This is synthetic hair. I did expect some tangling after a while. I just feel like there's a lot of tangling, especially at the ends. Like, the hair has gotten a lot more frizz. Like when you put in the hair and then you take it out, inevitably it kind of gets tangled among each other, and then when you separate it, it just causes way more frizz. And originally I had liked the fact that it came with a bit of frizz in it because it didn't give that really perfect synthetic kind of curl. It kind of gave it a little bit more of a lived-in look with the frizz that it came with. But I feel like now it's like way more frizz. Like you'd have to cut these pieces that kind of start looking a little bit stringy. That isn't a deal breaker. Like I said, you did pay $20 for this, so you kind of get what you pay for. So honestly, it's not a deal breaker. It's just something to note. It does get a little bit frustrating. Like I saw this style where you part your hair down the middle and you do like these two cane rows going straight back. And I tried to do that with these clip-ins, but it tangled entirely too much and it was just a no. So you can't necessarily do those types of styles, but the frizz does add to the volume. Like you guys can see, I have a pretty huge puff going on right now and I'm loving it. And so it could be great for that, but like I said, it's just something to note. It will tangle on you after a while, but again, it's synthetic hair. comes with the territory. The other con is that this wasn't a perfect match to my hair color. My hair is a little more brown. This was the natural black color. And I think the next closest color they had was a chocolate brown, and I don't know if that would have worked better for me, but this was a little too dark. And so I feel like, I mean, I could get away with it, but in terms of wearing my hair, like if I tried to do a half up half down with like my hair just pulled back, I feel like it didn't blend as well as it could have, in addition to the fact that it claimed to be for a texture, which is what most of my front textures are. And while it did blend really nicely in the initial video, I feel like some of my hair on the side here that is a tighter curl doesn't blend as well. And so I found that I had a little bit of a learning curve in terms of getting my hair to look good with these. I don't know if it would have been better if I had gotten the 4C coily texture instead of this kinky curly one. I don't know. And I probably won't even buy it, to be honest with you guys, because I feel like now I'm at a point where I see that clip-ins are a really good alternative for me, and so I would probably just go ahead and invest in a really good human hair set of clip-ins and just rock that, because I feel like I get way more versatility. I could do different things with it. I could detangle it properly, I could wash it, I could style it differently. So I would just opt for human hair clip-ins, but like I said, if you are looking for something more on the reasonable end, this is definitely a good option for you. Are there any more cons? It was difficult to style and to blend for some certain styles, and detangling. Not detangling, but the fact that it tangles a lot. So yeah, for my final thoughts, will I recommend the Outre Big Beautiful hair clip-in set? Yes, I would. If you are looking for a reasonable protective style, something that is very quick, very beginner friendly, doesn't take any too much blending. If you tuck away all of your hair and just put the clip-ins on top, you could just get like a headband and wear it like a headband wig. Like, it's super versatile in that regard, and so super affordable. You just have to look out for the tangles and you'll be good to go. So yeah guys, that brings me to the end of my review on this hair. Let me know down in the comment section below if you have ever tried clip-ins. Let me know if you actually have human hair clip-ins. Do they last way longer than synthetic ones would? Do they tangle just as much? Let me know before I actually go and make that investment. If you have tried, even if it's like human hair wigs, like let me know how that works out for you guys, so I'll kind of know beforehand what I'm getting myself into. So yeah guys, I thank you all so much for watching, for getting to this point in the video. If you have got hair and you are not yet subscribed, sis or sir, I'm going to need you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss future uploads. Hit the like button if you like this type of content, and I will see you all in the very next video. Take care guys. Bye. Oh yeah guys, I'm so sorry if you heard all of that owl noise. My neighbor's AC unit just make a set of owl noise, and I'm really sorry if you heard it, but this is the only time I could afford to film this video, so please, please, please bear with me.